When you talk, please always try to establish eye contact with your examiner. It's a must. And you may ask me, am I supposed to plan something by heart, sir? Because again, you got to know that there is a cassette player to record her performance, to examine her performance. It means she can't ask question haphazardly. She can't ask whatever she likes or he likes. So there is a fixed pattern. Now you got to know that there is a fixed pattern. If there is a fixed pattern, then you can plan things accordingly, you can learn things accordingly. No. There is a fixed format, there is a fixed set of things. It doesn't mean that there is a fixed question. There is no, there are 3 subsections on the day of test. I think I already told you about it. There are 3 subsections, and the first one, most probably, generally I call it introductory section, but this is not the universal term. Introductory section. There you can establish a kind of smooth relation with the examiner. Because when you meet your examiner for the first time, you can greet, you can start talk, and the first thing your examiner will do is, first he or she introduces himself or herself. Like, suppose I am the examiner, I could say, hello, I'm Rishi, working with British Council for the past 10 years, I'm the senior instructor over here. Today I'm here to take your interview, speaking test. I wish you all the best for that. How are you? How are you feeling? Something like that. So that could be his or her approach. And this is your time for you to introduce yourself. First he or she asks your identification card. Can I check it? Can I get your identification card? Once you show your identification card, and then the real interview begins. What's your name? Tell me something about your family. You may wonder, this is so easy question. It's too easy. I can answer it. But by asking easy question, again they are checking your stress level. Again they are checking your confidence level. Again I can show how they are checking your confidence. Suppose he is my examiner. His first question was, say I'm sitting in the same way. I can put my leg crossed, no problem. There isn't any fixed posture for that. I'm just sitting, I'm confident, let's say. His first question is, what's your name? I'm Rishi Timsina. Tell me something about your family. I'm talking about my family. I already changed my answer. He will not give emphasis on your answer. He'll be checking your body movement, body language. It shows that I'm not feeling comfort. I can't listen. It proves that I can't say something about my family also easily. So I answer. Some student come and reaction. I answer questions, sir. Whatever he asks, I answer. But I didn't get a good point. Answer is not very important. The way you answer is important. Your presentation style is important. So you should not worry much about the content. Content is nothing for them. By knowing your number of family, what does your father do, that's not their concern. Their concern is the way you answer a question. So better not to change your posture frequently. If you change your posture, it shows that you are not, let's say, confident. So that's the purpose of asking easy question in first section, introductory section. So again, there is a big thing. I mean, there is a special thing that you need to notice. Like in first section, or let's say in any question, for any question, when you answer to any question, there is no use of single word and single sentence answer. Suppose his question is, can I see your identification card? Oh yes, here it is. Suppose he is asking for my identification card. Generally, how do you give your identification card? Can I see your identification card? See, you're not sure where you have kept it. If you don't get it, then you may again go sad. So you have to be sure where you have kept it. Even if you're not sure, let's say, see, first I tried here in this pocket. I could not. Oh, I thought that I kept it here. It's not there. I think it's there. So use some language, even if you're searching things. It shows that you're confident. And once you get your ID card, sir, here it is. When you give your ID card, again use language. Do not give ID card as if you are giving fare to bus conductor. What is this? Use language. Here it is, sir. There it is, you can get it. So give ID card in that way. And once he gets the ID card, the first question, he may ask you to give your name. First, when I joined this field, I mean, IELTS speaking was rather easy. In first section, introductory section, at that time, examiner used to ask person like, can you introduce me? Can you give me a brief introduction? You could prepare a short speech on your own. It's all about you. You could practice several times at your place, and you could answer question in a very interesting way. But nowadays, they're getting clever. Everybody can say the same thing in a very polite and very good way. So we can answer this properly, but they ask you a question like, what's your name? What shall I call you? Tell me something about your family, like that. So once you get question in a song by song, beat by beat, you have to interact. Suppose you are asked, what's your name? My name is this, and I'm talking about my family, I came from there. Again, it proves that you have learned something by heart. So answer that question, whatever you are asked. Again, it's a kind of immediate. And he asked me, he's my examiner, he asked me, what's your name? What should I call you? My name is, let's say, Ram Prasad Adhikari. I told you last time that there is no use of single word or single sentence answer. So I must elaborate it. So what can I say? The question was simply, what's your name? In general introduction, that's okay. That's okay. My name is Ram Prasad Adhikari, it works. If you're having IELTS test, so better not to say your name only. Well sir, my name is Ram Prasad Adhikari. See, I repeated my first name twice. In general introduction, you never repeat your first name. That's why the interlocutor never gets your proper name. So be calm, cool, bring a smile on your face. Well sir, my name is Ram Prasad Adhikari. But my mother previously called me Ramu, and I enjoy that name very much. So if you call me Ramu, I'm very happy. That should be the things. Because you say something. You didn't say your name only, you elaborated your things. But if you don't have this kind of things, then simply you can say your name. If you have got any nickname, fake name, you can come up with this thing. It makes your conversation rather natural. You can go quite natural to your exam. Oh, that's great. So I'll call you Ram as well. So Ramu, tell me about your family. Do not talk about your forefather. My teacher told me to elaborate my speech, so I must say about my ancestor first. Then only I can begin with my parents' note. If you ask about your family, simply you can talk about the person. Those persons who are sharing the same roof or same kitchen. That's what we call family. Did you get my point? Again, you may wonder, why they are asking about our family? I think there is no such thing.